So good afternoon and welcome to the Bullers of Buchan. I was here a few months ago, filmed an Explore Scotland video here, and today I am back because this is probably one of the last times this summer that I'm going to get out with my camera to enjoy the seabirds. And I've seen some cracking images taken here over the past few weeks of some of the puffin population. So I'm off to the cliff tops again today to see if we can find some of these puffins and get some images of them. But I'm also here because I've never explored the left-hand side of the Bullers, and there's a lady who lives quite locally here called Leanne. Hello Leanne, if you're watching, and she messaged me after my last Bullers of Buchan video to tell me that if I was to go left after the car park, I would find a really nice bay with some nice steps down to it, to, like I said, a nice bay, which is apparently really good for landscape images. It is the middle of the day, so I won't be taking any landscape images today, but this is a location that I really hope to come to in the autumn months when the days get a little bit shorter and things get a little bit more manageable. And so yeah, today I'm going to take some photos of the puffins, hopefully if we manage to find them, and do some scouting of this part of the Bullers that I have never explored before. Come on, let's go. What a gorgeous location. Just listen to those kittiwakes and gulls. I just love the sounds of our coastline at this time of year. It's so beautiful. Oh, it's another scorching day here in Scotland. If you watched my Q&A on Sunday, you will know that the last month or so here in Scotland has been so warm. The warmest summer so far on record, well, the warmest June so far ever on record here in Scotland. And it's continuing, and right through this weekend as well, it's going to be 20+ degrees every single day. In fact, today wasn't supposed to be that warm, but right here it is scorching. It's so much hotter than it was when I left the house. So I've not been here since, I think it was May that I was here and I filmed that Explore Scotland video. And back then a lot of the seabirds hadn't quite returned. We obviously had some razorbills, as you would have seen, so I took images of them. But right now, coming back now, we've got so many kittiwake nests. We've got so much here, so much seabird noises, so many more seabirds than we had back in May. And the sounds is just incredible. I just love it. For me, this summer has all been about the seabirds, working with them, photographing them, making videos about them, and coming to another location full of seabirds that I have only ever been to bits of before. It just makes me feel so alive. What an amazing place this is. I thought that the other side that I explored last time I was here was stunning, but this side is just as beautiful, if not more beautiful. What I'm doing just now is I'm looking out for puffins. So when you're looking for puffins, they tend to be normally on kind of the top third of the cliff top. They like to use burrows at the top of cliff tops to lay their eggs in and bring up their chicks. So quite often, like I say, they are found in the top third of a cliff top. So far I've not been lucky at all. I'm really trying to scout this out. Stupidly though, I forgot my binoculars, which isn't making things any easier. Yet again, just like my Q&A, I've got a helicopter, which is about to prevent the audio from being heard, so I'm going to switch off and I will come back to you very shortly. I'm trying to find some puffins to photograph. So far I've not had any luck, but I have yet to find this bay that this lady was on about, and I've still got quite a bit to explore, so I really hope we're going to see them. Unfortunately this time of day is not the best. I do find late afternoon and the evening is the best time to see the puffins, but this is the only time I had free today, and I've just got to get out and enjoy it while I have that time spare. This location just gets better and better. I mean, look at this view. You've got these stunning sea stacks, and that's obviously the bay down there that I'm heading to check out, do a bit of exploring around. And the sea is this gorgeous turquoisey teal colour. You just would not think that I was in Scotland right now, and I have not seen a summer as beautiful, as warm and as sunny as this since I was a child. And by a child I probably mean about 11, 12 years old. So it's probably been about 10 to 15 years since I experienced a summer in Scotland as warm and sunny and beautiful as this. And that sea, if only it was as hot as the Mediterranean Sea, it would be delightful. But the North Sea is freezing, unfortunately. But this is just stunning. Let's head down to that bay and see what's down there, see what we're going to discover, and like I say, scout out some potential locations for an autumn or winter shoot here at sunrise or sunset. I think this is my purpose just now, because I'm finding, as a lot of landscape photographers do, the summertime is very difficult for photography. Like, the sun rises at stupid o'clock, it sets really late. Because of the heat and the sunshine, you're very tired by the time sunset comes. So I like to spend most of my summer scouting locations, doing exploring and getting myself prepared for the autumn and winter, when landscape photography is more accessible and more easily fitted around normal day-to-day life. So let's get down to that bay and see what we're going to discover. Welcome to Costa del Scotland. I will say it again, east coast of Scotland, hidden gems, hidden wonders, it is never ending. I wasn't sure what this bay was going to look like from up on those hills, but now that I'm down here, it's absolutely stunning. The sea is this, again, this beautiful greeny turquoise colour, but to see it up close, it is almost transparent. I can see right through it and see all the seaweed and the fish swimming around. I honestly can't remember the last time it was like this in Scotland. This is insane. Yesterday I bumped into this Swiss couple who rolled down their window and stopped me, and we had a nice chat, and they're over here in Scotland for the next month, and they said that, you know, obviously that I'm guessing they were going to go to a lot of the iconic locations around Scotland, but the only reason that they decided to put the North East and Aberdeenshire into their Scottish itinerary and adventure was because of my YouTube channel. And you know, if you're watching, guys, hello, I hope your Scotland trip is going really, really well and you're absolutely loving it over here. But it just kind of proves, you know, it's amazing to think that my channel is inspiring more people to visit the north and east of Scotland, the parts of Scotland that are less travelled, less visited, and the parts of Scotland which have so many hidden gems like this. I found it really humbling to speak to these guys and to hear that the only reason that they bumped into me and were in where they saw me was because of my YouTube channel. And it just kind of shows that you can make a difference and you can really inspire people through doing things like this. And coming to stunningly beautiful places like this and exploring them and sharing that experience with you all in the hope that you will get, you know, inspired and encouraged to get out and enjoy the natural world in general, but to come to Scotland and enjoy these places, it's just amazing. So Bullers of Buchan Part 2, this part is just as beautiful as the other side. I could literally spend a whole day here. Unfortunately on the walk here I never saw any puffins, but I'm going to walk back the way I came, look out for them again, and fingers crossed we will see some. But if not, this is definitely a stunning location to come back to. I think it would be great for twilight photographs, and it will be somewhere that I will come in the autumn and winter months with my camera to get some nice seascape images. Trips out to explore the beautiful country that you live in are never ever wasted. And on beautiful days like today, it's just spectacular. You know, what I've just realised walking over this rock is, you know, we've not had rain for weeks, and normally these kind of places are really slippy and dangerous, but the seaweed has dried out to the stage that it's crispy. Listen, that is the seaweed crunching under my feet. It's mental. I don't think I've ever seen seaweed this dry before. What is happening to Scotland? It's beautiful though, really beautiful. I don't know how I always manage this, but as always, or as quite often, I've got this whole bay to myself. So this was a cool wee discovery. I saw this tunnel up on the hill when I was walking down, and I thought I must investigate it before I head home. I wonder what this would have been used for many years ago. I wonder if there would have been a little train or something that would come down to the shore, because there's quite a lot of metal things attached to different rocks down here, so who knows. But I love finding little places like that when you're out exploring that you don't expect to find. It's exciting, you know, when you come to see one thing. I came to see that bay and you end up being greeted by something else, something exciting, and it's so cool in there. I've just been standing in there for the past 5 minutes trying to cool down, because like I said earlier in this video, it's so much hotter today than was forecast and than I was expecting it to be. So I am far too overdressed and I'm absolutely boiling, so it was quite nice to get out and into the shade for a little while. So now we're going to walk back to the car park, see if we can see any of those puffins. I'm not feeling hopeful though, you know. I just get the feeling that today's not going to be the day. But as always, you can't give up hope and you've got to be in it to win it. So let's walk back, keep our eyes open, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we will see some gorgeous puffins to end this beautiful afternoon exploring the Bullers of Buchan. So the puffins weren't to be, but as I always say, you win some and you lose some. I've got another helicopter going overhead interfering with the video. I don't know why, but the last few videos I've made have had helicopters constantly buzzing in the background. I just want to say quickly, like I say, you win some and you lose some. And you know, the other week at Fowls Hugh I was greeted with 6 puffins in one day, which is very lucky for this part of Scotland. And I got some pretty cool photos of them on that day, which if you never saw my declining seabird population video, please check it out and you will see the cool puffin images that I got on that day. So I just want to say quickly, thank you all again for watching. I'm really hoping to get out and do some more photography in the near future, and hopefully I'll be lucky. I want to get back in the game, I want to see if I can find the time to do it, and I've also got some exciting Explore Scotland videos coming up for you all too. So thank you all again for watching, and I will see you all again next time.